this video right here, all I did here is I used the virtual background feature on the basic recorder, webcam recorder. So I'll show you how to do this in a second, but my point for showing this is I have text on the top that sits right up here on the video, and I also have an image so Sarah knows the video is about her. So if you are sending it to a founder, which you are, maybe find a nice, profile pic of them, throw it behind you, do a little wave, little turn, because again, you've got a great warm smile, like just like this turn back. That's almost like a nice kind of opening, and it's giving that person context. Now, virtual background, just click this button here, and
Uh,
then your photos, and then you can upload into this area any screen grabs you want from your computer. You can also do an article. What you can do is, if you wanted to, when you're reaching out to a founder, maybe there's an article or a piece of information that has a great headline, something of value where when you smile and say, hey, listen, I just want to send you this quick article, something to think about. So, another really good thing too is this. If you take a screen grab of the company's website, so if you go here, maybe the who we are section. So you could send the video and say, hey, this is Vanessa. I was reading your who we are section and I was really enthralled about what I saw in here. And I'm super excited to help you guys get to where you need to be, that kind of thing. That's the whole point of the virtual background is context. So here's another thing that you can do. Here is the Dubb mobile app.
mhm.
What you do is click that button there, and then it opens up a typing area. This would be an example. Remember back in the day when people would hold up a piece of paper or cardboard, have someone's name on it? So you just use the phone. Hey, Rob, thought I'd send you this quick video, and then start talking like into the video like you normally would do. So just by doing something like this, it really helps the click-through rates. And when someone sees that animated GIF, that repeating loop, that's what they're going to see. Hey, Rob, just want to send you this quick video. That's going to be the repeating motion, and it kind of brings it to life. So if you're going to do this right here as well, closer to camera, just a little bit. With the screen recording stuff, here's what I'll show you. So let's start with the Chrome extension. And this sits right up here at the top. See this little Dubb symbol right here? If you click here, it's going to open up the Chrome extension. I'm going to use the annotation tool right here. Open
Mhm.
that there. And if you wanted to use a teleprompter, you could. You could use a script right here if you needed to. But let me show you the annotation tool. That's like one of the most important parts. Now, this is on current tab. So this recording will show a nice clean cut of this page. You want any of the tabs open at the top? None of that stuff. So I'm going
Okay.
to hit record here, and here's what this would look like. Hey, Vanessa, I just wanted to send you this quick information down here, really important. And the reason I'm sending it to you is because once you have this information, you're really going to be able to take the next steps in terms of grant writing, something along those lines. Now, all I did there functionally, Vanessa, was I stay small when I say hello, right? That's the GIF. And then see the menu bar down at the bottom right? All I
Mhm.
did was click this button that says full screen. So I click this here, and now I'm speaking directly to the person. So it's nice to be able to jump from here to here when you want to make points. If you
Mm.
want to do that, it's pretty powerful when you do.
Okay.
And then you can use the annotation tool. So now this here is pretty neat. So you can move this out of the way, just grab this thing, move it over here and say, you know what, I want to do some underlining. Okay, let's look at funding instrument type. Maybe I want to do some arrows. Look at this number here, this grant number, 1962. And it also stays sticky where you left it, which is good. So it'll stay right where it was. Now, maybe you scroll down here and say, hey, let's talk about eligibility. Let's look at this right here. City or township government. Look at that number right there. You can also do text on screen and say important. So I think if you use numbering, 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to point out, if you use the annotation tool while you're talking about something, it's pretty powerful. And it's a
Mhm.
nice way to point it out. And also, too, once you point something out, why not go full screen and talk about it a little bit and then go back to there? And I think those are ways to really make the video dynamic. That's the Chrome extension. So the desktop app, let me minimize this, is right up here at the top, the Dubb symbol at the top.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
also have this menu right here. This menu bar will be up for the desktop app as well. So it's either this one or the little D at the top. Open screen recorder for desktop app. There's the blue border. See, the difference with the desktop app is you can control what you're cropping.
Okay.
Whereas the Chrome extension, it just gets the web page or it gets your full screen. One of the two. You don't really have cropping options. Now, if I hit record, here we go. Now you can do just an audio walkthrough if you want to do this. So you can just scroll. You don't have to be on the webcam if you don't want to, right? You can just do an audio thing. I think it's fun to be live, because you're just walking someone through some stuff here. So again, you can move yourself around. Now the annotation tool, maybe I want to do some arrows. I'm going to click here. Hey, check this out right here. And then the desktop app here, you can record in clips. So I could open up the annotation tool and say, hey, listen, talking about this stuff right here. Now let's move on to the next topic. And what I would do is I would hit the check mark and I just recorded a clip. So that's one singular clip. So I can drag and drop a video from my computer if I want to put something in here. I could hit record screen again and go right back to where I was. And then I could just record another clip. And then you can just hit the check mark again and you have another clip. And you can physically move these things around. Like you don't have to record in order. So it gives you a lot of flexibility with this. If you want to do quick screen videos, Vanessa, I would use the Chrome just to get used to doing that. When you feel like you want to get fancier, you can do a lot of stuff with this. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, the other thing that I want to show you is this. So we save the video into Dubb, right? So here it is. You just want to make sure to hit the preview button right over here to the right to see what this video looks like on a landing page. That's one of the biggest things. So you go in here, you check this out, you make sure you have the right buttons, you make sure you have the right playlists, because that's one of the most important things. So in this creation page here, if you go here, your presets should all be listed in here,
Okay.
whatever ones you want. Does that make sense? Or let me show you the LinkedIn. Remember we talked about LinkedIn?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes.
So if you want to reach out to Ruben, say he's a founder of a nonprofit, use the Chrome extension. Everything we're just click here, opens right up. And then what you can do is something like this. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Saw your profile over here on LinkedIn. Wanted to reach out because I know as a nonprofit owner, I want to talk to you about grant writing, which is really going to help you. So again, I would remember the GIF, point, smile, hit the full screen button. You're right here. And then you can keep moving around, scrolling, using the annotation tool. Ruben, look, I saw you're a podcast host. That's great. So then that stays stuck there. So all the same stuff we just looked at. And then when you do this, here's how you'd share it. So if I was over here on LinkedIn, I want to connect with Ruben first before I send him a video. So what I would do in your case is send a quick little connection message. Say, who you are, I have 30 years in the industry. I would love to connect. So once they connect with you, that's when you send the video when you click message. Because when you go here, that's when they'll see the GIF. So you can add it just by clicking the button here, pick the video you want, put some personalization text, and insert the video. Or you can come right back over here, and I'm sure you know this stuff because you sent the videos already. Share and send, email for the tracking, personalization text would sit on top, and then copy and paste. So I would just start real quick, implement those two things, phone, background, and try the Chrome extension with the same video you sent me. When you do these things, always have the word video in the subject line. Big one there. So if you're not doing that, definitely just have the word. Don't mess around with an emoji or anything like that. That'll be the first thing that they read. So it's super important.
I use Constant Contact.
Yeah.
How does Constant Contact and Dubb work as far as putting videos in the Constant Contact? Does that work?
Yeah. So what you can do is, so if you were logged into your Constant Contact, you would just go to the Chrome extension right here. See where it says My Videos? Click here. Choose the video, find the video that you want. You can search, right? And then click share. See this button optimize for? Click that there, and then it will auto populate Constant Contact because it will figure out that you're logged into your Constant Contact and it will populate it like this. So then all you do is copy for email and just copy and paste, put it in your sender and send. That way you get all the tracking and stuff. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hope it was helpful.
It was. It definitely was.
Awesome. Great seeing you.